Hello Twin Flames and welcome to your daily check-in for Monday, Magical Monday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in a few decks of cards today, connect with the energy. I've also got a channeled message about Ascension again that I really feel is affecting things between now and the new moon on the 13th. So I'm going to connect with that as well. And we're going to talk about what's going on with the feminine, the masculine, the journey. So just want to say a big thank you all for being here and sending you all so much love. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. And if you are a member of the channel, I've also got a personal reading offer right now all throughout November. So all you need to do is check out the members community post and you'll find the offer there. So we're going to use the Akashic Tarot today. I really love this deck. It's really powerful. It's a great deck to read intuitively. And I'm going to complement this with the Oracle of the 7 Energies. And I'm also going to bring in Written in the Stars by Heather from Shadow and Shine. So we're going to connect with the energy and see what's going on. And, you know, if any twin flames who are in celebrity connections are watching, this is also a great deck for you guys. You know, you may intuitively read something out of this deck that maybe someone who isn't in a celebrity connection may connect with as well. So I feel there's going to be lots of intuitive messages in this reading for everyone. So just take this reading and, you know, intuitively read it as well as listen to what's being said and what's coming through and what the angels want you to know. So thank you, angels. What's the energy around the divine feminines, please? So I'm going to shuffle the cards and then I'm going to do the Ascension message and then we're going to see what the cards have to say. So the energy around the divine feminine, straight out 2 cards. Wow. Jumping out the deck there. The energy around the divine masculines. There we go. And the energy around the journey. Wow, flying out the deck, amazing. So there's definitely a lot of things written in the stars that are coming out today. And they give me that song, All the Stars Are Coming Out Today. Is that from Take That? You know, it's a really powerful one. You know, that you light, that you shine your light, or something like that. You know which one I mean. And that song years ago used to make me cry. That's how powerful it is. So I might share that on the community post today as well. And that's really about divine feminine shining your light bright. And, you know, when you do that, that brings everything to you. Because your light and your power when you're shining your light is like the moth to a flame. It attracts everything you want in, not just with your twin, but anything you're manifesting, anything you're creating. So the energy around the divine feminine today, we've got 1 card. The energy around the divine masculines today, thank you angels, we got 1 card. And the energy around the journey itself today. The energy around the journey itself. Yeah, they're definitely giving me that song today about shining your light brightly. They're giving me a block in the throat as well. So, you know, if there is any blocks, if you're waiting for communication, if you're wanting to speed things up, shine that light bright. And that's going to move everything forward for you. So the energy around the divine feminines today, what clear card, there we go. The energy around the divine masculines today, please angels, I want a clear card for us to read intuitively, there we go. And the energy around the journey itself. I feel it's that card. I've got 2 cards I think in there. Got 2 cards, yeah, 2 cards for the journey. But before we go into this, let's bring up some Ascension energies. Now, intuitively right now, they give me a block in the throat chakra. So I definitely feel there is throat chakra activation taking place. So you may feel like your throat's blocked. You may be coughing. You may feel like you're choking a little bit. You may be experiencing that blocked feeling in general. And it's not very nice. You know, sometimes you can even lose your voice with this, or you feel like your breath's being taken away. So if you are experiencing that, it's a big sign about things moving forward in communication, about things being shifted to bring in communication. Now, they are giving me 3 things today, and you may be experiencing these things, your twin may be experiencing these things, and you may be picking up on that directly, or it may be something entirely different you're experiencing. But I have to share what they're guiding me to. And the first thing is the ear chakras, because if you're having any ear issues, especially burning ears, and burning ears don't really cause any problems, it's just our ear may burn and we might think why, or it may go bright red, or maybe you wear a pair of earrings and they affect your ears a bit different on one day than in the next day. And you're thinking, why is that earring affecting me? There's nothing wrong with it. And I don't understand it. It may just be that you've got that burning ear because it's a part of your ear chakras activating. Or you could have ringing in the ears. You could have that feeling where you can't hear properly because you go deaf in one ear. You may have other sensations going on. You may have ear pain. But I feel it's more burning ears. And, there's that saying out there, when your ears burn, someone's talking about you or thinking about you. I definitely do feel your masculine is thinking about you and possibly even talking about you, maybe to their friends or family or someone they trust. But I feel the ears are burning and aligning, and there's an activation taking place so you receive the right messages. And those messages are going to come to you in many ways. They're going to come to you from your twin directly through a telepathic message or something you overhear like a song, or maybe a reading you have, or a reading you watch and you receive a channeled message, or you receive some other form of message from heaven about your career or about your journey or about your physical self or anything you're going through. So you're receiving ear chakra activation, so you receive the messages, the right messages in the right way at the right time. So we're being guided to listen with love. Now, I don't really feel there's any problems. I don't feel there's pain in the ears, you may well be experiencing that. And if you are, that's connected with not liking what's being heard. So there could be karmic situations. There could be arguing. Maybe you're getting triggered by something. But I feel this is more the ears being aligned so you can listen with love and receive the messages the right way. Now, I'm also connecting with the nose because the nose is connected with intuition. The nose knows what the nose knows, as they say. The nose senses the truth. And when intuition is blocked, when we are struggling to believe what we feel or trust in what we know or listen to our guides, the nose can block. And it can even run until the truth is revealed. So if there's something like this going on, if something feels stuck or blocked and you maybe have a blocked nose because of it, or maybe your nose is running a little bit, your intuition is speaking to you. And what I'm actually connecting with the nose is sneezing. Now, this is maybe a sneeze that comes out all the way or not quite. When you want to sneeze and you think you're going to sneeze, you go, oh, and then you stop. You may be afraid of making a mistake. And if you're actually sneezing, that's the fear being released very quickly around doing something wrong or making a mistake. So I feel there could be some sneezing. Now, this doesn't mean you've got a cold. You can, when I go outside sometimes and the sun is so bright, it makes me sneeze. And, maybe dealing with something at that moment where I may be a little bit afraid of doing something wrong or making a mistake. And you may not be aware of what that is. It's your subconscious bringing something out. So there is no mistake. So if you have a fear around making a mistake or not being recognised or appreciated because of something that's happened in the past or a silly mistake, we need to realise there are no mistakes on this journey. Everything happens for a reason. There's only lessons that lead to blessings, and all is well. So we can affirm in this moment, everything is working out beautifully in this moment. And then we feel at peace. So I'm definitely getting the nose sneezing, possible sneezing or trying to sneeze or the feeling of it, and ear burning. That's what I'm connecting with very powerfully today. But again, you may be connecting with other things, and I'm definitely feeling the throat chakra. And, I know I don't need to show you the throat chakra, but sometimes it's nice to just see the card. And, there's always issues around communication when there's a throat chakra issue, the need to express yourself and clear the air. And, I'm sure you feel right now that your masculine needs to do that with you, to express their love to you, to clear the air with you, or even to clear the air with people around them, to speak their truth. And when I did a live on Friday, I actually connected with how important it is right now for the feminine to send love energetically to the divine masculine, especially because I feel that they may be experiencing upper back pain. And upper back pain is when they feel unloved and unsupported, and they're craving your love. So they may also have an intense hunger, or they may feel they're having excess saliva in the mouth. Maybe you're experiencing that too. If you're craving love and approval from outside of yourself, from the outside world, to feel safety in some way or to feel complete in some way. So when we understand that our connection with ourself and our connection with Source is all that we need, it's all that's required, and the only approval we ever need comes from inside of us and above us, we start to relax about these things. There could also be some issues around the neck, because when we have neck pain, we feel stuck in our ways and patterns of behaviour. And the masculines are definitely releasing those old patterns of behaviour right now. And the pain or the ache or the feeling in the neck is a sign of the change that's taking place. And you might be thinking, is my masculine ever going to change his life? Is he ever going to walk away from that karmic person? Is he ever going to do what he knows he needs to do? And this is about trusting that he will, because he's currently replacing any stuck thinking or any fear with a new plan. He's becoming flexible and adaptable to these changes, and so are you. And this can also affect the shoulders, because when we make changes or we're overthinking things, we can get overwhelmed and weighed down by these burdens. It's like carrying that cross around. Like Jesus carried the cross around with all the sins in, and when he put the cross down, he felt that sense of relief. So you may connect with the masculines feeling very frustrated. They could be carrying around the weight of the world on their shoulders. And it's very easy to release that by cutting cords of fear, giving it to heaven. And that will bring in a release, praying about it, trusting that the universe has got this. So if you send that love, that energetic love to your twin today, you're going to feel all of these things easing off a little bit. So whenever you're going through physically, connect with the power of love and the 5D bonds you share to move things forward. So let's start with the masculine energy today. So the energy around the masculine, look at this, unhappily ever afters happen in La La Land. So, first thing I'm seeing there is LA. So I definitely feel there's someone who may be connecting with a masculine in LA, who may be living a lifestyle that may seem all happy and glorious, but on the inside it isn't. Behind those closed doors it isn't. So this is really showing you that right now in their lives, they are in that unhappily ever after phase. So they're not happy, especially if they're married or they're in a toxic relationship. They want to be with you. And they're realising they don't want to be in that energy either. They don't want to be in that energy. And, you're also realising as a divine feminine that you don't want to be in La La Land, which means you don't want to just be visualising this love and fantasising about this love. You want to be experiencing this love. So you may feel unhappy because you're not living that happy ever after in the real world. So I feel this is the masculines wanting to change things in their life to bring in the happy ever after with you in the real world. And look at this, we've got the uncharted sea. So it can be very scary and disorientating for the masculines when they know they've got to make changes, because they've got to find their way out of that situation. So the uncertainty causes pain. Now, I just knocked those cards as I was talking about this card, and the nose card fell on the floor. So definitely they are being guided to trust their intuition when it comes to making changes, going into uncharted sea, in other words, unknown territory. And that can be very scary. It can bring in highs and lows, ups and downs, stormy seas. But they are always being navigated. They give me the word Gavin as well. I need to get that out of someone's masculine is called Gavin. But they're giving me the word navigate as well. But I feel someone's connecting with a Gavin who's watching, or someone knows a Gavin. You need to hear that word. That, again, it's just for someone watching. They're not everyone. But there's also they're being navigated. They're being navigated, and guess who they're being navigated by? Divine Feminine. They're being navigated by you, because you're their muse. So your light and love, the love you're sending to them that we've just spoken about, is their muse. It's their light. It's their pathway home. It's like the North Star guiding those three wise men to Jesus. And that's what you're being shown. And I feel that as we move closer towards Christmas, you may even be shown that North Star energy somehow. That you're being, shown that you are the guide, you are the muse. So your masculine is being guided to you by you. So remember to shine that light brightly and share that light with them. So feminine's the energy around you is, look at this, walk the red carpet, sparkle, glow and shine. Now they're giving me fear. They're giving me fear. So anytime you're going through fear, remember your power. Walk the walk. Be confident. This is someone who's very confident. Someone who shines, sparkles and glows. And that's inside out. So if you're feeling good on the inside, you're going to look good on the outside. If you walk with a spring in your step, you're going to feel that power. You're going to feel like you can do anything, have anything. You're going to feel excited about life. You're going to shine. You're going to walk the red carpet. So in other words, wherever you go today, When you walk with a spring in your step, when you feel good, you sparkle, glow and shine. It's like you're walking on the red carpet. It's like you are that celebrity walking in your power. So walk with a spring in your step today. Walk with a bit of a powerful stride. Stand up straight and be confident. So I feel this is about you having confidence in who you are and what you're here to do and the power of the love. And I do feel this is a message for someone watching, that you are going to walk on that red carpet. You're going to sparkle, glow and shine. It doesn't matter if you've got a sparkly dress on. You're going to shine bright. So I definitely feel this is also a little bit of a celebrity reading today, or, for twins connected with celebrities, because I feel if they are a celebrity, you're going to walk on that red carpet with them. Or maybe you're the celebrity, they're going to walk on that red carpet with you. And I feel this is also a big message about your career becoming more successful. So it's like they're pulling out the red carpet for you. So in other words, this is that VIP status. It's about you knowing that you are strong and that you are a success and you are valuable and that you shine like a diamond. You sparkle, glow and shine like a diamond. Isn't that beautiful? And we've also got They Would Sing for You because you're their American Idol. So I'm definitely feeling that this is, again, that muse energy. So the masculines right now are sending you messages through music. Now, there may be a musician masculine here because, and again, remember, I'm actually channeling a few individual connections here as well as a collective reading, because I definitely feel that there is a masculine here that I'm connecting with who is a singer or a songwriter, and they are writing a song about you right now because you're their muse. But this is about them wanting to show you their truth. When we sing, it's about expression, it's about voice, it's about communication, because you're their idol. In other words, you're their muse. You guide them, you keep them strong, you show them the way. And also we've got the word American there because I feel that you could be American and maybe they're from somewhere else, like maybe the UK or some other country, and they are really inspired by you too. So I definitely feel there's a symbol or a sign in there for an American divine feminine who inspires the divine masculine. I feel there's a message about singer-songwriter, but collectively for everyone, your twin is saying to you, I would sing for you because you inspire me. So in other words, you inspire your twin so much, so be confident in who you are. Now, and be open to discovery. Look at this, and they're saying now, be in the now, because when you're open to the discovery, you remember all of this. You remember who you are, why you've come. You're discovering things. You're finding your way. So it's a bit like the squirrel energy, where the squirrel is the gatherer. It gathers all the knowledge. It gathers all the information. It gathers what it needs. And then it processes that information in some way. I know squirrels don't process information, but it's the sign of what they do. They gather everything they need for the harvest or for the winter, or when they hunker down. And I really feel that you're open to discovering new things right now. You're opening the doors. You've got the key there. You're opening the door to the future. And we've also got the garden. I'm seeing this as well as a gateway, doors opening, changes. But the garden is the garden of the mind. So imagine your mind is a beautiful rose garden, and in that garden you're going to have roses. Now roses have thorns, so you have to remember that those roses come with the thorns, and that's okay. You don't get roses without thorns. The roses are beautiful, the thorns are prickly. So we have to go through the prickly times to get the good times as well, the beauty of the rose. And in the garden of our mind, there's going to be things there we need to attend to, like weeds. We have to get the weeds out. We have to prune the trees. We have to make sure everything's blooming right and everything's protected and safe. So we go in and we get rid of anything that is unsightly or negative or fear-based, just like we are pruning our garden like the gardener. And then we have a beautiful playground that we can play in. So I feel that you're being guided to look at your garden today, the garden of your mind. Now, this could also be your life. You may be looking at your life as your garden thinking, okay, well, I don't really like my career. There's a few weeds in there I need to get rid of, or I don't really like something about what I'm doing right now. I need to change that because that's like a few thorns. So I feel you are really looking at your life today, Divine Feminine, thinking, what do I need to change? And I feel this is also a big message about the masculine moving towards you when you're not paying attention, because you're really busy there. You're in the garden, you're kind of looking at what you're doing and analysing things and sorting things out. She may even be looking for fairies, so magic, blessings in nature, spending time in nature, going in the garden, enjoying being in a park area or somewhere where there's a lot of woodland or greenery. And then boom, before you know it, there's your masculine. He's appeared to you. So I definitely feel the more you work on your life in your garden, the quicker your twin is going to appear, because he's working on his garden. He's going to feel that energy shift. And the 5 is about change as well. So I definitely feel changes are ahead. Now, the energy around the connection, we've got underestimated, like Elle Woods and Legally Blonde. So the message here is, do not underestimate your twin, because they do know what they're doing. And if you've seen Legally Blonde, I've actually seen this as a theatre production as well as a movie. And it was really good, actually. One of the best theatre productions, live shows I've seen. And, we underestimate Elle because, she doesn't seem to be as intelligent. I mean, this is, obviously, I don't see her that way, you know that, but this is how the film portrays her. She doesn't seem to be as intelligent as other people, yet she's absolutely, in fact, she's more intelligent because she's got that life experience. So remember, it's the life experience that the divine masculines get through their karmic relationships and other things that give them the tools they need to be able to become who they're born to be. So don't underestimate your twin. Don't underestimate them, because they know what they're doing, just like Elle did. And she ended up exactly where she was meant to be. And it's also reminding you, we go through catalysts and other situations to end up where we're truly meant to be. And look at this, they see you as an A-lister. So, and they give me the word as well, A-listener. And that really resonates with the ear chakra activation. There are channels at the beginning. They know that you listen to them. They know that you understand them when they are able to open up in that way. But they see you, your divine masculine sees you, your twin flame sees you as number 1, an A-lister, someone who's worthy of walking that red carpet, someone who's worthy of being their number 1 priority, someone who they know they have to live up to, step up to be with. It's not really about them thinking that, about you thinking, am I good enough for you? They think, am I good enough for you? Okay, that's what goes on in their mind. So to them, you are this goddess, this magical being. And they are thinking, what do you want with me? And, it doesn't matter if they are the celebrity, they see you as that. Wow, motorbikes going past, big sign of change there. So they see you as someone who's, number 1, a listener, A, a listener, and B, someone who is priority in their life. They see you that way. And also you've got boo you, mean girls. And, there's a word in there that we don't like, but this is about maybe how you've seen other people in the past, karmic partners or people who are trying to get involved and create drama or gossip. So I feel this is definitely about observing things in a higher way and not being dragged into gossip or, the meanness of things or the struggle. Now, we've also got the machine, or time machine. And this is powerful because they show me the machine as in Machine Kelly and Megan, what's her name? The machine and Megan. And, twin flame energy. But time machine is reminding you can't go back in time. You can't go back to the way it was. So if you're thinking, I wish it was how it used to be, it's going to be better than it was before. You don't need a time machine. If you think, I wish I could go back to my younger self and say, do this, or don't do that and do that. And that's all well and good. But we had to go through everything the way we went through it to learn and grow. And I think sometimes, if only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself to not take things personally. But if I hadn't taken those things personally, I wouldn't be where I am now to understand that you don't take things personally. So we grow through what we go through. So it's okay to want a time machine, but really we just have to forgive the past and accept it and know that better times are ahead. And I really do feel this is the masculine saying, I wish that I could go back in time and make it different. They give me fear. So fear around the way they've behaved, the things they've done. I would do it differently if I could go back in a time machine. And they're also learning how to forgive. So I feel this is a real message about forgiveness that's going to lead to change. And with the number 3 there, I'm seeing that as a 5 as well, a 3 or a 5. It's definitely about, being guided by above, Jesus, the ascended masters, bringing in forgiveness and help like Mary Magdalene and St. Peter and Jesus himself. And the 5 is about change. So change, forgiveness and releasing the past, healing the past, accepting the past. It really does lead to a healing and it creates a better future. Yeah, Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox, that's what I was connecting with. So I'm definitely feeling this energy as shifts happening, shifts in time, and also, releasing the need to know when, having faith in divine timing, because things are going to happen so quickly, it's going to take you by surprise. The lightning bolt is reminding you there is forces working for your connection that you have no control over. In other words, there's divine up there, there's the universal power who is helping. You have support from heaven. There are forces, unseen forces right now, other realms assisting you. You have support from heaven. You have guides and angels helping. So the lightning bolt is about the power of the connection. And now this connection takes you both by surprise. When you come into their life, when they come into your life, it's like a lightning bolt. It's like fireworks going off. I call it the firework effect. It's that feeling of coming home. And this is also about radical change shifts, things moving forward in the right direction. There could even be some lightning around today or some storms, and we've obviously been going through a storm. We've had a storm here, over the kind of Thursday, Friday, Saturday energy, storm Chiron, and it's created havoc here in the UK. But this is about change. Whenever I see a lightning bolt, it's about change, power, movement. And I'm feeling movement is happening that you have no control over. So in other words, you just have to be in the energy of allowing and be flexible and adaptable. And the universe will do the rest, because the universe is clearing the way. And I really love this because, again, over the weekend, and I spoke about this in the members reading today, over the weekend there's been a bit of roadworks going on outside here. It's like Archangel Nathaniel clearing the way. Archangel Nathaniel bringing things up to the surface for healing. And when I did a live on Friday, I actually saw a funeral procession with a horse and carriage going past. And I haven't seen that for a while, And I'm connecting with the horse and carriage here as the chariot energy. So I definitely feel it's a sign of endings and new beginnings. The way is being cleared to move forward. So if you feel things are stuck, or there's a fork in the road, or there's a branch in the road and you can't move forward, you're being protected. You're being protected to move forward in divine timing. So remember that, if you're stuck in traffic or you seem to be delayed in some way in your day or within your journey, you are being protected. There just may be an accident up the road that you're being saved from. So try and observe things in a higher way. Maybe the storm that you've been experiencing has created a branch in your road, and that could happen in the real world as well as in your journey. So you may even see branches down, or, that this storm that we've experienced has been bringing in this kind of chaotic energy. But that branch is going to be moved out of the way. And the 4 energy is about protection and the keys. And what they show me is 4 keys: compassion, understanding, patience, power. They're giving me those as 4 keys. And you can think about 4 keys right now in your life. You could think, okay, what are the keys right now to me moving forward in my union? The first 4 power words that pop in your head could be patience, power. They're giving me compassion, empathy, understanding, many, many words. But you may think of something special like friendship or listening or intuition. Whatever it is, they are the 4 keys that are clearing the way. And I definitely feel as well there's dragon energy moving in here to clear the way. The dragons actually help with blasting things out of the way and creating a way in the other realms where the angels aren't. So this is about help from above. There's definitely forces coming in to assist. And I feel if you see a lightning bolt, you're being shown that. And if you're being shown this tree in any way on the road, you're being reminded that you are protected. And the keys to moving this is teamwork. Think about that. They've got to help each other to move this tree, because this tree is going to be really hard to push. So, one person won't probably move it by themselves. They need help. So we have to have help from heaven, the support. If ever I need some strength physically, instead of going and asking someone, I will call on Archangel Michael. This reminds me of when I lived alone before union. And I remember, if I needed some physical strength in some way, I would call on Archangel Michael, and he would always give me the strength I needed to do it. Or someone would knock on the door within 5 minutes and help me with it. Like the postman would knock on and I'd just say, oh, do you mind opening me this jar? Or can you just move this for me? And because when we ask, it's given. And the universe will send in the right people at the right time, in the right way, for the right reasons. And you're being asked to trust in that. So definitely the way is being cleared to your future. Your future is always protected and you are safe. But they see you as an A-lister. They see you as a muse. They see you as someone worthy of their love. And they want to prove that to you. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.